Welcome to Laptops Test. Asus Zenbook. 14. OLED Space. Edition 2025. Review the Asus Zenbook 14X. OLED Space Edition is quite different from all other Asus laptops we've seen before. This diagram is an artistic representation of the Mir space station. The Space Edition TIA is also placed on the top and bottom of the box, reminding you that you have an Asus Zenbook and an Asus Zenbook 14X OLED Space Edition. Design. In my short time with Space Edition, it ultimately didn't affect the user experience too much, but it's pretty cool to look at and the animations are really fun. It lends a bit of retro, the mood for the whole EVT. The secondary screen was most useful when the device was closed. The date and time were marked for quick reference when you were nearby, and there was also a battery indicator, so you knew how much juice was left in your device each time you picked it up. Display. The main display is a 14-inch OLED touch panel with a great 90Hz refresh rate, along with 2880 by 1800 resolution. The colors were accurate, and the overall look was a great display. Especially at these high reso unions, the 90Hz refresh rate feels luxurious and smooths the scrolling experience. Specification. Inside the Space Edition comes with 12th Gen Intel H-series processors, up to 32 gigabytes of RAM, and up to terabyte SSD storage. Performance may be further discussed later this year in the full review process. Audio. The audio output of the Asus Zenbook 14X OLED Space Edition is slightly less interesting as it only has 2 speakers. I'd say it's pretty good for 2 speakers, but it doesn't quite match what I've heard from more premium products from Asus, including 4 or 6 speaker setups like the ROG Zephyrus M16. Very clear with only hints of the use notes. Keyboard and touchpad. The laptop has a keyboard seen from above. The screen will show the words Space Edition. The keyboard is comfortable. The touchpad of the Asus Zenbook 14 OLED Space Edition is seen from above, with the Asus's LED number pad technology touchpad. On the other hand, the business card of the Space Edition is an eye-catching design. It's cool. It's colored with a Finnish CED 0G titanium and has a cute little planet in the dark red spacebar. The pieces can be seen but nowhere so unpleasant as to be distracting. The chassis also feels much more solid than many Zenbook I've used. The screen and keyboard decks are sturdy, and the finish doesn't feel plastic. Asus says the Space Edition complies with U.S. Space Systems Command, Standard SMC S016A test protocol, and can operate in extreme climates. The upgraded build didn't make Zenbooks too clunky. Ports. There is a decent selection of ports with 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, USB 3.2, Gen 2, HDMI 2.0, a headphone jack not on all Zenbooks these days, and a micro SD reader. Software. With the help of software, you get all the controls you need, including AI noise-canceling features and battery charging limits. This is very convenient if you always leave your laptop connected to the power adapter. The OLED care function is also here, which can extend the life of the OLED display. Conclusion. Asus always seems to try these funky things, and I'm a fan in general. However, the Space Edition feels a bit more refined than some models. Printmaking seems to be part of a subtle spatial aesthetic rather than an attempt to grab the attention of passers-by. And the secondary screen can be stuck on all kinds of devices with special effects, but it feels like it fits here. It's been fun to use. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Laptops Test.